Hey, what's up, my doctor's orders people? I'm excited about this workout because I'm doing stuff. I'm not gonna say I've been doing stuff that's not been done before because I don't know if anybody has done this, and I don't want to say, oh yeah, this has never been done before. Somebody found some obscure program with a DVD that I never even knew about. I said, look, Doc B, somebody did this. You're not unique, okay? Well, I just haven't seen many people do what I'm about to do now. So basically, this is day number 39. Yay! All right, so listen, check this out. This is what I want you guys to do. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So I want you to do this is 21s. All right. What in the world? I'm sorry. I just saw that my wife has another non-beach body workout program, and I see this other non-beach body workout program have these resistance bands. Like the handles, like this is the handle. So you could buy, and for these workouts, you could buy resistance bands. So they seem pretty cool. What I don't like about, what I don't like about these resistance bands is the fact that they're like a L shaped. I like a resistance band where it's a full handle. I don't know if this person is just doing an L shape just so they can say, hey, our resistance bands are different. So now she can patent the fact that, hey, my resistance bands are different. But I'm a student of physics. I'm a student of physics. I'm a student of geometry. I'm a student of math. I don't think these resistance bands are the best way because when a handle like this, you're not going to be able to put a lot of resistance on there because if you're trying to do something with heavy resistance, being that this part is not supported, this will eventually bend or break. So you either have two reasons: you let it bend or break, or you can do limited resistance. Whereas when you have this standard resistance band that actually is a closed loop, you can make it heavy. So the type of resistance bands I recommend are I got it from, I think it's called Gorilla Bands or something like that, where those resistance bands are pretty darn heavy. I don't even follow the standard like strength because they're just different type of resistance bands. So those are pretty cool. So if you're trying to get resistance band, but you know what? Those I got online years ago when resistance bands were not popular. Now everybody sells resistance bands. Like for instance, if you notice bumper plates, everybody's selling bumper plates now. So make sure you go to just your local sports store, like Sports Authority and Dick's, and get something where you have the handle, a closed loop connected to the resistance band. I don't like these little L-shaped ones. All right. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna first, if you want to open yourself up a little, I want you to just sit down in a floor squat, like pets sit. With their butts are actually touching the floor. Our butts are just close to the floor. So just sit, and I'm going to challenge you guys to try to sit like this for about 5 minutes. Try to have your toes pointing as forward as possible. All right. And if you want to get the most out of this stretch, lean on each side. What I like about this stretch, I don't know if you guys can hear me. What I like about, let me get in. What I like about that stretch is that it really stretches the Achilles tendon. I get a lot of pressure on my Achilles tendon because I'm always doing jump exercises. Um, whether it's insanity, P90X, or jump boxes with CrossFit. With this stretch, I get zero um, pain in my Achilles because throughout that whole stretch, I'm doing nothing but stretching my ankle. I'm doing nothing but a stretch of my Achilles tendon. So I get like zero pain in my Achilles, zero pain in my calf muscles because I'm stretching the crap out of my Achilles tendon. And it's important to keep that Achilles tendon very nice and flexible because that's how you get Achilles tendon ruptures. You have a tight Achilles tendon, one day you're going to do a jump and pop that Achilles tendon. That's literally like almost, I mean, that's surgery, and for a better part of a year, I'm not saying it's a total year, but it's better part of a year of total um, recovery. So you're talking about 6 months of recovery as opposed to just spending 30 minutes a day. Anywhere, I don't think you need to do the full 30 minutes. Spend anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes a day doing the stretch. And what I like about that type of stretch, you're not wasting any time. Even if you're busy, just do that stretch while you're watching TV, while you're reading your Bible, while you're talking to your friend. That's a stretch you can do anywhere, anytime. So you cannot say you don't have time to do that stretch. It's not one of those stretches where, oh, it involves one of your limbs. That stretch, I mean, come on, you could do that shit while you're doing something else. Some of these other stretches, you can't really do because I mean, you could do, but you actually, because they're active and you actually have to be engaged in a stretch, you may not be able to have time to do because you're on a phone, you're on Facebook doing your work. This stretch you could do while you're doing something else. So therefore, you always have time to stretch your Achilles tendon. It stretches your glutes, so your butt is going to feel it. Let's get to the workout. I'm always rambling. I love. You can't argue. I'm passionate about fitness. I love, 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 love fitness. So this we're gonna do. So do that stretch for about 5 minutes. If you got more time, do that stretch for about 10 minutes. That's gonna be your stretch. The reason I want you to do that stretch, and I apologize, I'm a little stiff. I'm a stiff person. I'm not flexible. I brag about how strong I am. Jokingly, I'm not bragging. I know my cardio is good, flexibility. I am one of the least flexible people you'll ever meet. So check this out. Here we go. So I want you to get down to the ground. I want you to I don't care how you're sitting on the ground, legs out, legs crossed. However, what I want you to do is do this. I want you to as much as possible, no hands. And make sure you're doing it on a sofa, on a mat, not on a sofa, on a rug or a mat, something soft, not on hard floor. Please don't do this on your hard floor. Um, get yourself up. One. Go back down. And work your way getting up. I suggest somehow do a thrust or something, get to your knees. 2, all right? I'm going to suggest, here's what I'm going to do. Not even suggest, why am I suggesting? I'm training you guys. So make sure you do a total of 22 reps. So 22 getting up from the floor. I'm going to recommend when you do this thing, I want you to make sure you use your leg as a primary, like when you go from your knees to standing up, make sure you make it equal. So you're doing 11 with this leg, 11 with that leg. Whether you go back for all 11, and then you're going to go back down. Your goal is not to use hands, and your goal is to go from sitting position. You know, if you want to make it abs, and no, you know what? Let's switch this up. Go from lying position. So I just got inspired in the middle of the workout to change the workout. So go from lying position. So lying down, get your way up, standing straight up, and go back down to lying position. All right. So you're gonna do 22 reps of that. You're also gonna do 22 reps back in. I don't know if you guys remember. You do remember. You could go back to the video where we did what we call wall balls. So get a pillow. Get a pillow. That's modification. Get a pillow, and you're gonna squat down to that squatting position and throw that pillow up. You're going to do 22 of those, all right? 22 of those. 6. Now you're going to do 22 of the standing up, boom. 22 of the pillows, boom. I want you to do 6 rounds of that, all right? Then, once you're done with that, I want you to lay on your back. Legs up. All right? 150 of those where you're doing crunches, but your legs are straight off the floor, not touching the floor. Your butt is tight, your legs, you're going to do crunches with your legs straight out like a V shape off the floor. Okay? And then, of course, what I want you to do is I want you to spread your legs. Okay? You can have them a little bent. And then I want you to do is I want you to go side to side but touch the floor. So engage the core. Engage the core. So what you're doing toe touches. I want you to turn, engage, bend down, like a robot. So I want you, when you're in the middle, turn, engage, keep this tight, Then I want you to touch your left toe. Then keep this tight. So I want you to do 150 total reps for that too. So 150, 150. I want you to keep this tight. Keep it tight. All right. So last part of my video, stay with it. Do not quit. Do not quit. Do not quit. I noticed some people have fallen off. I agree. It's about 10 of you guys that I've been watching who've been sticking to. What I mean by sticking to it, even among you 10, some of you have fell off and tried to catch up and have caught up, maybe slightly behind. I'm counting you guys as a positive, but there's some people who totally fell off. Come on, guys, stay with it. This is your body. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about fitness. And what I tell people is this: when it comes to fitness, just push yourself for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour a day. You know, the good part about it is you guys aren't crazy like me. You're not trying to be athletes, or some of you guys don't work out, don't like to work out. If you just do 30 minutes of your activity, just get it over with, you will become fit, a better version of yourself. You know, now of course I love fitness. I have certain goals, certain crazy goals. So I take my fitness to another level. I'm always doing regular crazy challenges. I'm always doing strong stuff, strong man stuff, lifting up, 210-pound Atlas stones. I did that yesterday with my boy. I'm always doing crazy stuff. But if you're just saying, listen, you know what, Dr. Perry, I don't like fitness. I just want to go all out and do something that is going to help me get rid of my blood pressure medication, be able to play with my kids, reduce my risk of multiple medical problems. And what I'm going to tell you is a program where it involves a lot of cardiovascular intensity and you're doing a lot of resistance work is the program that's going to be the most effective. It honestly is going to be the most effective. A lot of resistance work and a lot of cardiovascular intensity, and where you're increasing your flexibility. Again, that's one thing I got to work on myself. I do separate stretching exercises afterwards, and I'll put a link on you guys' wall about this site, a very, very good site that helps you out with your mobility. You got to do that. So that's what you got to do, paying attention to that. The difference between fitness and competition is that when you're working out for fitness, you're trying to bring your level of strength and cardiovascular ability to a high threshold, like above average. But anything else above that is just ridiculously bonus. I tell people, like, you could be comfortable on a 6-digit salary, but you don't even need a 6-digit salary to be comfortable. So you could be very happy on that salary. Anything above that is a bonus. That's why I say, work out to a certain intensity. Anything above that is just going to be bonus. If you could do, like, men and women, I don't care if you're a man or woman, if you can do about 30 push-ups, full push-ups, without, hand release push-ups, it's a consecutive without stopping, that's more than enough to consider yourself strong and fit. Anything above that is bonus. There are people who could do 200 push-ups. The most push-ups I ever did is 200. That's bonus, okay? If you can back squat your body weight for multiple reps, that's awesome. Now, of course, bonus is back squatting multiple times. That's just bonus. You know, you and that other person will live for a long time. Only difference is the other person is going to get a little bit more trophies and odds. But both of you guys will be playing with your grandkids. You don't need to back squat the world like some of these guys. So, all right. I'm sorry this is long. All right. Peace.